Welcome to HD Toy Theater. Today we're looking at the Griffith action figure from the popular Berserk anime/manga series. It is a 6-inch figure and is very well done in terms of its sculpting. Good plastic quality, accessory count is pretty amazing. So let's dive right in and see what this figure is all about. Included with the figure is a variety of different hands, each in a unique type of gesture. To hand swap, all you gotta do is take off the existing hand off the figure, like that. Grab a different hand and pop it into place. The figure also comes with this white plastic hand holder to keep your hands in one place. The figure has actually 10 hands, and this one only holds 8, so you're gonna have to keep these extra 2 somewhere there where you won't lose them. But it's nice to have a nice holding device like this. You get also an alternate face here. He's looking a little off to his right, just a tad, and then you have the helmet here that you can connect with that face or the other face. Design-wise, it looks really nice. It doesn't, shift up where you can get the top part of this helmet over his forehead like you see in the anime. It's just the way it is, unfortunately. But to say put on this other face, you can separate it like that, put the face plate on. There's actually a nice sizable opening for this wedge like peg to go into, like that. Make sure it's nice and firm, and then put on the other piece, the front part of his helmet. And there you go. Unfortunately, you can't put on the hair underneath. It's actually designed to look like this. So, and if you want to put on the other version of his head with the helmet on, just take off the head, throw on the other one, like that. There you go. The figure includes a cape. The cape itself is made of fabric and has a nice shine to it. And then the top piece here is plastic, and there's a peg here, so you're going to plug into the back of the figure. Now to get this on, what you have to do is take off the head off the figure like that, so you expose just the neck, and just put this on top. There's a hole in the back, just got to match up, push it in just like that, and then you're going to pop the head back on. I'll take this one here. There you go. The figure includes the standard Figma display stand, which will help keep your figure from falling over. It has the nice clear plastic look with the bending arm action, and all you gotta do is plug this peg right here in the back of the figure, and you'll be able to keep your figure from falling. He comes with his sword, very nicely done. Combination of silver and deep gold. And to hold it the right way, you got to get the right hand. And what you're going to do first is take it apart like that. Grab a sword holding hand. Let's see if we can find one here. Let's try this one here. It'll be a left hand. And what you're going to do first is get this in place just the way you want it. Put the sword through the top there and through the hole of the hand. And then just make sure it connects there at the bottom. Like that. There you go. So it's a nice way to avoid breaking any hands when you try to force them into the sword like with other figures. This way, you're kind of like taking apart the sword and reconnecting it with the hand in the right position. So pretty cool. And all you gotta do is just connect this to the figure and you're good to go. And lastly, you get the Figma storage bag to put all your accessories into. Has a nice Ziploc feature here at the top. Just throw in your elements inside. just like that. Close it up. You can even use a Sharpie, you know, say it's Griffith right here, and put it in storage. So, very nice way to keep all your stuff together. It's really cool. You can store the sword on the figure with the holder on his left thigh, and just slide it into place like that. And there you go. Pretty cool. Taking a closer look at the figure now. Overall, it's a beautifully sculpted figure with some really nice colors. Nice shiny silver. And then you have white and, you know, subtle touches of brown here and there. A lot of detail on the rivets, the scaling, the armor. That's pretty cool there. Really good sense of texture. Uses a combination of different materials. You have overall, you know, hard plastic and then rubber-like plastic here. These parts over the chest, and then the back here, and then the front armor here over his legs is made of kind of a rubber-like material, so you don't have to worry about it breaking. Really cool. So overall, great looking design. His hairstyle is very straight out of the anime and manga. That nice flow that he has going on with his hair. Really cool. So overall, great looking figure. For articulation, uses the Figma articulation point system, where it's pretty much, you know, we can bend it and rotate it at both parts of the joint. So you get kind of a ball jointy type, ball hinge style articulation. So basically, it's really good articulation, and it's kind of hard to describe in a way for me, but it works. So really no complaints. If you're familiar with figure art, it's kind of the same style. You can bend it, you know, bend the head forward, rotate it pretty well, tilt it, all kinds of stuff. So you have both at the top and lower part of the neck, ball hinge like arms here, so you can swing out, 360 them. Same with the elbow. You can kind of get a double jointedness here. You can kind of rotate it 360 in a way. 360 and bend those. The waist is ball jointed like. And ball joint style legs here. You can kind of rotate the thigh around a little bit. You can bend the knees, almost double joint like. And then you can bend the foot like that, rotate them pretty well, around 360 around, and rock it a little bit, so you can really get some nice articulation out of this figure. No worries of loose joints. These figures don't have that kind of problem where you're, you know, standing in the figure and all of a sudden it does a splits and falls on its ass. Really don't have to worry about that kind of stuff with these kind of Figmas. Final thoughts on this figure. It goes for about 60 bucks. You'll pay for a very impressively done 6-inch action figure with some really good plastic quality, nice accessory count, awesome articulation and sculpting. So if you're a fan of the Berserk series, this one is definitely one for you. So hope you guys enjoyed the review. Hit like, dislike, and or comment. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out hdtoytheater.com, and we'll see you next time.